Billy said. This was untrue. He was scared stiff.
"Listen to this,"
said Da. He never bought the Mail, a right-wing rag, but he sometimes brought home someone else's copy and read the paper aloud in a scornful voice, mocking the stupidity and dishonesty of the ruling class.
"Lady Diana Manners has been criticised for wearing the same dress to two different balls. The younger daughter of the Duke of Rutland won Best Lady's Costume at the Savoy Ball for her off-the-shoulder boned bodice with full hooped skirt, receiving a prize of 250 guineas.
He lowered the paper and said,
"That's at least 5 years' wages for you, Billy boy."
He resumed,
"But she drew the frowns of the cognoscenti by wearing the same dress to Lord Winterton and F.E. Smith's party at Claridge's Hotel. One can have too much of a good thing, people said."
He looked up from the paper.
"You better change that frock, ma'am," he said. "You don't want to draw the frowns of the cognoscenti."
Ma'am was not amused. She was wearing an old brown wool dress with patched elbows and stains under the armpits. "If I had 250 guineas, I'd look better than that Lady Diana muck," she said, not without bitterness.
"It's true," Grandpa said. "Cara was always the pretty one, just like her mother."
Ma'am's name was Cara. Grandpa turned to Billy.
"Your grandmother was Italian. Her name was Maria Ferroni."
Grandpa liked to retell familiar stories.
"That's where your mother gets her glossy black hair and lovely dark eyes. And your sister. Your gran was the most beautiful girl in Cardiff, and I got her."
Suddenly he looked sad.
"Those were the days,"
he said quietly. Da frowned with disapproval. Such talk suggested the lusts of the flesh, but Ma'am was cheered by her father's compliments, and she smiled as she put his breakfast in front of him. Billy stood up. "Going down the street," he announced. He left the house by the front door. Going down the street was a family euphemism. It meant going to the toilets, which stood halfway down Wellington Row. A low brick hut with a corrugated iron roof was built over a deep hole in the earth. The hut was divided into 2 compartments, one for men and one for women. Each compartment had a double seat so that people went to the toilet 2 by 2. Everyone made the best of it, but the smell was suffocating. When Billy returned to the house, he was delighted to see his sister Ethel sitting at the table. "Happy birthday, Billy," she cried. "I had to come and give you a kiss before you go down the pit." Ethel was 18 and beautiful. Her mahogany-coloured hair was irrepressibly curly, and her dark eyes twinkled with mischief. Ethel wore the plain black dress and white cotton cap of a housemaid, an outfit that flattered her. Billy worshipped Ethel. As well as being pretty, she was funny and clever and brave, sometimes even standing up to Da. She had been top of the class all the way through school, and her essay, My Town or Village, had taken first prize in a contest run by the South Wales Echo. She kissed Billy's cheek. "I told Mrs. Jevons, the housekeeper, that we were running out of boot polish and I better get some more." Ethel lived and worked at Tŷ Gwyn, the vast home of Earl Fitzherbert, a mile away up the mountain. She handed Billy something wrapped in a clean rag. "I stole a piece of cake for you."
"Oh, thanks, Eth,"
said Billy. Ma'am said, "Shall I put it in your snap?"
"Aye, please."
Ma'am got a tin box from the cupboard and put the cake inside. She cut 2 more slabs of bread, spread them with dripping, sprinkled salt on them, and put them in the tin. All the miners had a snap. If they took food underground wrapped in a rag, the mice would eat it before the mid-morning break.
"How are things at the big house?"
Da asked Ethel. "Nice and quiet," she said. "The Earl and Princess are in London for the coronation." She looked at the clock on the mantelpiece. "They'll be getting up soon. They need to be at the Abbey early. She won't like it. She's not used to early hours, but she can't be late for the king." The Earl's wife, Bee, was a Russian princess and very grand. The clock struck 5. Da said,
"Best get there early, Billy boy. Start does you mean to go on?"
Billy picked up his snap. Ethel kissed him again, and Grandpa shook his hand. Da gave him 2 6-inch nails. "What for?" said Billy.
"You'll see,"
Da said with a smile. Ma'am handed Billy a quart bottle with a screw top full of cold tea. "Now, Billy, remember that Jesus is always with you, even down the pit." "Aye, Ma'am."